Mars and Pisces. I was literally just talking to myself. I feel like I was channeling y'all's energy before I even started this video. But for y'all, for the Mars and Pisces, for those of y'all, Mercury, but Mars. For those of y'all that's coming in for the first time, my name is Kru, also known as Araneae Storm, and I am your Cosmic Rootwork astrologer. I specialize in Mars activations as well as North Node and South Node consultations. So if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can hit me up at araneastorm.wix.com/info. All the info will be below. So hit me up and let me know. You know what I'm saying? You can find me on all social media at Araneae Storm. So on Mars and Pisces babies, before we get into that, I want to make a couple of announcements. We have the Mars activations, 2 Mars activations at that. We have the Mars activations for the Pluto platonic energy, and the Phoenix rising. So if you would like to get to know a little bit more about Mars and how you can use that to dig up your Pluto platonic energy and pull up those things, you know what I'm saying, to make you or to help you to move forward, pulling up those traumas and getting deep into those roots below the surface, you know what I'm saying, and going through the darkness and building that back up. That definitely is available below. And then we also have the Mars activation in Jupiterian energy, the big leap in Sagittarius. So for all my babies out there that are looking to move forward, you know, beyond the mundane, beyond the surface base, you know, after the Phoenix rises out of the ashes and goes into the sky, and you're looking to kind of soar and go on that journey and go on that adventure, this is definitely going to be the workshop for you. So you can definitely hit that up too. I'll have that link below if you want to check that out. Other than that, let's get to it. Oh, also too, I think by the time this drops, you'll be able to see that this is going to also be, or you're going to see the video for the Saturn Aquarius. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you definitely check that out as well. We're going to be talking about Saturn in Aquarius, and it moving through 2020 through 2023, and also the history of Saturn and Aquarius as well. And yeah, we're gonna be going deeper into that. So I will have I just thought of something. Yeah, that's gonna be available. I'm gonna be dropping that for the Gemini full moon, so y'all will see that for sure. But let's get into it, y'all. First off, let's start off with Mars. Y'all already know, everybody who's been following through, if this actually your Mars placement, or this is somebody you know's Mars placement, or if this is like just a channel, you know, you've been following with me, you know what I'm saying, to learn a little bit more about astrology, this is definitely the place for you, all right? You're going to understand and come to learn about me, that out of my big 3 in my planets, if we're just talking about the planetary energy that I really do appreciate, Mars is on the big 3. Of those planets that I love and I always appreciate. I feel like we see Mars, that we've seen Mars, especially in this world, played out just so viciously, you know what I'm saying, in somewhat of a low, not fully, but somewhat of a low frequency. And so I feel like, you know, in terms of Mars in general of itself, like, this is the energy that you imbue when you're talking about personal fucking power. This is like your raw energy, your sexual energy, your desires, you know what I'm saying? That primal animalistic nature. You know what I mean? This is, like I said, the weapon of choice, whether it's your mouthpiece or it's just like a real piece. You know what I mean? This is the energy that you get into when you about to fight. This is the energy that you get into when you about to go spar with somebody verbally. You know what I'm saying? Get into an argument. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is that energy. This is how you go take action on things, go about getting that thing, the things, you know what I'm saying? This is that energy. So if we want to talk about Mars and Pisces energy, Mars and Pisces, you know what I mean? It's also warrior energy too. And I want to say this for those out there that just feel like Pisces is just a watery fish in the water with no, you know what I'm saying? let's just be clear. And I'm going to say this for anything that has Pisces in it, I'm always, my bad, my thing went up. I'm going to always go back to this shit, right? Pisces encompasses all 12 zodiac signs. Can you imagine what it's like to have all these signs into one sign? Pretty sure you can't, especially if this is not your Mars, or just especially if you don't have Pisces energy. You probably wouldn't be able to understand. So just to put Pisces in this small baby overly sensitive box is like a slap in the fucking face, okay? Or I wouldn't even say overly sensitive, because emotional and sensitivity are two different things. Overly emotional. Imagine, okay? Imagine having to not only empathize, but process other people's emotions, all right? Well, I feel motherfuckers like, you sound kind of personal. This is not my Mars, all right? My Mars is Gemini, but still, I feel for Pisces, just Pisces energy in general, because I feel like there's so much more to Pisces, and I'm not saying everybody does this, but there's so much more to Pisces than people just, the basic shit that people spew about Pisces sometimes. I'm like, y'all, try having all these energies in you, and even not just in you, but people around you that have suppressed ass emotions and don't know what emotional intelligence is, and don't know how to express those things, but you're acting those things out. You're expressing those things outwardly because people aren't there. You know what I mean? And then look at you like you crazy. Look at you like you crazy, Mars and Pisces, because you're outwardly expressing what they holding back. You know? And the world that we live in is so like anti emotions and feelings, and it's honestly sickening, to be honest. It's honestly sickening, you know. So I definitely feel, not only just for Mars and Pisces, but I definitely feel for Piscean energy. I might be a little biased because Western astrology, I'm definitely a Pisces rising, but like progressed Vedic astrology, Aquarius, and progressed chart Aries rising. But I still feel for Piscean energy. This is the only Pisces energy that I have is my rising. That's it. I don't have any other Pisces energy. But I just, appreciate the people that have Pisces energy, wherever it is, not even just Mars. I know this is about Mars, but wherever it is, appreciate that energy. Harness that energy. Cherish that energy. It's very prophetic. You know what I mean? This is not energy that you can just give back. It wasn't given to you for any reason, just any old reason, just because. This is you've been here probably previous lifetimes. And if we want to talk about Mars and Pisces, you have gifts and abilities that a lot of the other signs don't have. Because you harness all of them at one time, at the same time. Can you imagine how overwhelming that is? I'm not going to do this. I feel some type of way sometimes when I talk about y'all, because it's just like, this is not, don't put yourself down or stoop your energy down to basic ass motherfuckers. Motherfuckers who can't even see you and the power that you possess, or see the power that you possess, but try to put you down, or try to make it seem like, oh, Pisces is, no, never, the fuck? You better look to Aries. You better look to Aries first. You better look to Aries. That's where you started. Know where you come from, all right? So let's get into it. Goddamn it, psychic ass, intuitive ass, past life ass motherfuckers. Fuck is you talking about? You dare disrespect Piscean energy. Don't you dare disrespect that energy. The energy is probably mirroring you. And I'm not saying this to say, because I'm like, well, y'all act like you acting like Pisces. I'm not saying that, there's frequencies. I always talk about frequencies, aspects. There's so many things that play into all of this. But at the root of it all, okay? At the root of it all, all right? know where you come from. You know what I mean? Know where you come from. You know what I mean? No, this is a mirror. This is a reflection. I'm going to be talking about this too for those of y'all that watch the, what video was that? Oh, shit, I ain't even dropped that video yet. So, oh, actually, I will drop it by then. So you'll see that. For those of y'all that watched, it was like a vlog that I'm going to be putting out. Haven't put it out yet as I record this, but I'm going to be dropping it like just randomly me talking about basically Neptune and its mirrors. I'm going to do a longer video on that, but I've kind of brought that up. But just Piscean energy is a mirror reflection of you. It's mirroring you. The energy that you dislike in a Piscean or that you don't is mirroring something in you. So let's not get it twisted. You feel me? So I say this to say, if we want to talk about like as far as anger goes, throwing blows goes, Pisces going to match your energy. You know what I'm saying? Pisces going to match your energy. You mad? Bet. If a Pisces is not swimming away from it, because Pisces can do that. It can be passive. It can. You know what I mean? There's sometimes where you need to be passive and there's sometimes where you need to turn the fuck up. But that's the tale of the two fish. It's mutable water. It's like fucking Gemini, but it's air. Or it's like Gemini, but it's water. The tale of the two fish. One day, Pisces might not decide to walk away from your shit. Pisces might just turn up on you. Pisces might just turn up on you. Then what you gonna do? Cause you thought it was that, and it's not. So that's what I'm saying. Like, let's talk about both sides. Let's not just talk about, you know, the divine feminine. No, let's talk about the fact that Pisces embodies both. I mean, we all do. But Pisces embodies all things, all sides. There's no running from that shit. Okay? Trying to bring it down, y'all. But I swear, like I said, I tell you all the time, I swear I channel whatever energy I'm talking about. Like, no. No. Work with it. Don't work against it. Very empathic. Very be able to... Pisces might be in a good fucking mood. Good fucking mood. Living my life. Loving it good. Pisces. Come into a room. Energy starts getting off. Now Pisces feeling low. Pisces feeling tired. Pisces is feeling you. And your repressed shit. And it's feeling you. Might get a little overwhelming for you. Might be a lot. It's hard for some Pisces even to go out to concerts sometimes because there's just so much fucking energy. All right. Now, this is not for Pisces to get into a martyr or, you know, we like to throw around victim. Okay. Every now and then we like to throw that around for Piscean energy, whatever the case may be. But for you Pisces, I'm going to just tell it to you like this. If it does get too much, just exit quietly. You don't have to make any announcements. You don't have to apologize. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to collect 200 at go. This ain't no Monopoly. Get your ass on. Just keep it pushing. You don't have to explain yourself. Just go. All right? You know, you intuitively pick up on the shit. All right? Like I said before, psychic, intuitive. You pick up on that shit. All right? So if the energy is off, please, Pisces, move the fuck around. Unless you want the smoke, you know, unless, and not even just a smoke, but unless you want to, that's something that you feel like you can handle. That's something you feel like you want to do. And I'm not saying to stay away from every concert. I'm not saying to stay away from people, or that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, if your spirit is like, nah, and not because you're projecting that energy out, but your spirit is picking up on something that's just icky. Bye-bye. Get the fuck out of here. I'm out. Deuces. I saw this. I'm gonna have to link it there because that shit had me crying the fuck laughing. That shit had me crying laughing. I think her name is Elsa Matupa. I forgot her name. I gotta look at her Instagram or whatever. But she was like, people have been saying that I'm shy, that I'm an introvert. I just don't like you. And she eats the chip. I just don't like you. All of my friends are at the party. I'm telling them to call me an Uber. Call it Uber. Like, Pisces. This is Pisces energy. I don't know if they're a Pisces or she's a Pisces. I don't know. But, like, Pisces ain't shy. I mean, maybe. Okay, maybe. But Pisces is very social energy. It's a fucking social butterfly. It's mutable fucking water. You think Pisces is just... Yes, Pisces needs a long time. Bitch, everybody needs a long time. Everybody needs time to kind of recharge. Everybody needs time to regroup. Everybody needs time to come back to self. We get it. All right? But if Pisces is not all, Pisces, it's probably you, boo. It's probably you. It's probably you. It's probably your energy that Pisces is just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm just going to keep this to myself. Matter of fact, I'm going to see y'all later. It's not because Pisces is, all this. No. I'm picking up on your shit and I'm good. Get the cue, Pisces. Get the cue. Get the signs. And move around. Your spirit, your guides will tell you what's what. Don't question that shit. Don't make up, Mars and Virgo, don't make up logical ways and logical things as to why you should. Fuck that shit. You feel me? Fuck that shit. Fuck is you talking about? No. No. Move it around. Move it around. Body work. We're going to get into it. Now, let's just change the energy, yo. Because I know I've been going hard. I'm always going hard for y'all. You should know this. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not saying this to say that Pisces don't have what they have. We don't have what we... I'm not saying that. I'm just... You know what I mean? I need for everybody to know this. I need for everybody to know this. And for you too, Pisces, you got to know when to stand the fuck up for yourself. And you also got to know when the fucking deuces on that bitch. Like, no, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm not even going to give my energy to you. I'm not even going to give my energy to this. I'm deuces. Moving on. So we want to talk about physically, sexually. I mean, this is mutable water. Very romantic. Definitely can pull you and draw you in. You know what I'm saying? In this energy. I feel like this is also energy too. Mars and Pisces is like definitely kind of goes around what it wants unless it has like strong fire energy. You know what I'm saying? Pisces can kind of go around tippy toe. You know what I mean? Before it actually gets to like that thing. It's just like, you know what I mean? And that's easier said than done. So I'm not going to say just do it, Pisces. But I'm just saying, like, it's romantic. It's definitely romantic in a sense. But I feel like Pisces can definitely build, like, this fantasy of what it wants in its mind. And kind of project that out. If we're talking about Neptunian energy, Pisces being Neptune, mutable water. Projecting that image out. Getting the thing, and then when it's kind of done, it's like, kind of reminds me of Mars and Libra a little bit. It's just like, I'm good. It was nice. It was nice while it lasted, but I'm just kind of going to swim away. Swim. Gone. You know what I mean? Very much so. I feel like getting foot massages. Y'all know I talk about Pisces and the feet, the gateway to the soul, getting foot massages. You know what I'm saying? Reiki healing is definitely going to be a good thing for you, whether you getting it or you receiving it or you're actually doing it. I feel like that'll be a way for you to be able to like really work with your own energy, and if you're working with other people's energy. Crown chakra, if we want to talk about just Mars in itself, amethyst, prophetic dreams, dream interpretations, you being able to have like these prolific dreams and then being able to be like, okay, well maybe, just to decode like those messages and things like that. The way that Pisces tries to protect itself, especially this Mars energy, is to put itself in a small, like just try to play things small. to try to like put his energy like in a, you know what I mean, in a cocoon kind of. I know it's not necessarily butterfly per se, but Pisces will shrink. I'm not gonna go in. I promise y'all I'm not gonna go in again. I'm not gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in for y'all, Pisces. All right? Don't play your shit small, Pisces. All right? Don't you do it. Don't you play your shit small. All right? You are a fucking god. All right? So don't play shit small. I don't give a damn how sweet you want to be. This is very Libra energy in the sense of like just kind of going with the group so you ain't causing no riff or no rap. Sometimes you got to shake shit up. All right? Your Mars is probably at this point, not for all, but progressed in Aries. Sometimes you got to shake that shit up. Sometimes you got to rock the boat and just see what happens. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid of that either. Like I said, you possess all energy. So don't be afraid to call on other energies when you need it. You know what I mean? Using it for this highest good, of course. But don't be afraid to call on those other energies when you need it. Like, no. Don't play the background for nobody. For anybody. You also want to look into the house that it's in as well. Because this is how you're going, the energy is going to be playing out. Very observant. So Pisces, if Pisces feels that energy, Pisces will kind of like take a couple steps back and be like, I don't know. Like, let me just chill and just kind of see. Very like much so like, let me just see so I can kind of see how I want to take my next move, or do my next move and things like that. You know what I mean? It's kind of reminds me of Scorpio energy, but Scorpio Mars is different. That's warrior like energy, but it's very compassionate for people, very compassionate for the world, and you know what I mean? I'm just here in my head, can we all just get along type shit? This is a type of energy also too that would be really great at acting, really great at writing, musicians, you know what I'm saying? Kind of like reminds me of a Mars and Aquarius, but definitely musically off the chain. If y'all know Dave East is a Mars and Pisces. I mean, he's changing the whole game with hip hop right now. Like literally, I feel like hip hop is literally, not to say that it's, cause I definitely did some hip hop shit. I'm always gonna be hip hop, but I've heard like some real ass MCs and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, like in the spotlight right now, in the public eye, out there in that motherfucker is changing the game. He don't sound like nobody. He ain't trying to sound like nobody. He's doing his own thing, and he's rapping from his fucking soul. He's not rapping to just get a fucking check and sound like the rest of these motherfuckers who's literally gonna die out within the next year or so. You know what I'm saying? Like he's rapping from his fucking soul. And that's what we need in the game. You feel me? That's what we need. We need that in the game. Shout out to Dave East if you're watching this. If you ever do watch this, you know what I'm saying? I fucks with you. Alright? He actually came up in my dream yesterday, which is really crazy. But that's a whole nother story. But yeah, very unpredictable. One way Pisces here, one way Pisces there. Poetic in speech, poetic in, you know what I'm saying? I know this is not Mercury per se, but it just comes at things. It just has a very sensual kind of way of coming or just looking at life. These are the directors. These are the filmmakers. You know what I'm saying? Like Mars and Pisces can definitely pull on those emotional strings. You know what I mean? To really get the audience to feel some type of way. Mars and Aquarius is more to think, on a different level. Mars and Pisces will pull on those emotional strings to get you to feel some type of way so you can do something different. You feel me? Rap a certain way so you can do something different. You feel what I'm saying? So this is Mars and Pisces for all my Mars and Pisces out there. And this also concludes, you know what I'm saying, the Mars series. It's been real. It's been great. We're going to be moving on to Venus, and then we're going to be moving on to Jupiter. And as I close out the Venus series, we will start talking about the birth chart within that. Within that series and after that series, as we move on to Jupiter, so you'll start hearing me talk about the birth chart. You'll start hearing me talk about the aspects and things like that, so you can kind of get a better sense of those things. And yeah, we're gonna keep it popping. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, y'all, so Rainy Storm checking in, checking out. Without a fucking doubt, you can find me on all social media, Rainy Storm. Hit me up for them personal readings, Mars activations, North Node and South Node consultations. And yo, I'm gonna see y'all soon. All right? Take care of yourself, Mars and Pisces. All right? Don't let nobody fucking play you. All right? Peace.